I'm Danny.
And I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA Live, baby.
What's going on, everybody, man? So today we're going to actually announce, because everybody keeps asking, where has DNA been played? Where's it going to be played? So you know what? Let's put up the charts real quick.
Put up the chart. There
So
you go.
go ahead, explain to everybody internationally. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to try. I mean, you do see the places on the bottom of the screen, but internationally we are in the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, Chile, France, India, Italy, Bangladesh, Germany, Japan, Canada. I mean, Pakistan, Philippines, Colombia, Malaysia, Kuwait, Turkey. And that's just to name a few.
Yes.
Okay. But we've gotten the list and everything. We're going to put that up on our site just to show you. So this way you can see the radio stations and the areas and what times and stuff like that. We'll get that all together because this is a lot.
Exactly. Because you know what? When everybody asks us about how do, I keep the DNA brand, keep going, I keep pushing it. Like right now, too, we're going to show you real quick, put up the DJ Energetic show that I have as well. Not that, actually, you know what? Put
Keep
that up
that
real quick. So we have an app that I think everybody needs to start downloading. It's called DNA
Digital Media.
We have the company called DNA Digital Elite Media.
Yes.
So to everybody out there, definitely download that app and make sure you guys download that app as well.
Yes, please do, because it'll bring you everything, all the music, all the interviews and everything from our show. So
now we're going to put up the DJ Energetic show real quick.
Go ahead.
So now the DJ Energetic show with the DNA show is syndicated on all of these radio stations right here, these platforms all across. Every day we're at least played in another 10 radio stations across the country and internationally. So write that in there, because everybody keeps asking me. Write that in there. There's the radio stations right there for everybody to see.
So there, if you want to take a screenshot of that, because the thing is that we don't sit there and brag about everything that we have, right? But in 2025, we said we're going to bring it we're
just gonna put it all together. We're just gonna put it all together. So this show right here that you guys are watching right now is on other stations across the country. Go ahead.
I'll read it to you. Okay, you got right now it's in New Mexico, and that's on Saturdays, right? Channel 8. It's also Channel 27 on Fridays in San Francisco, and that's from 9 to 10.
Let's go.
Then you have Channel 10 in Fairfax, Virginia, and we're on 6 to 7 on Tuesdays. And one more for now, Denver, Colorado, Saturday and Sundays, Channel 42 from 8 to 9.
A lot more other stations, but right now we really can't get to them.
We would need an hour to list everything.
Listen, I know I built such a crazy conglomerate, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But now, what we're going to actually talk about real quick, my favorite too. Put up the media-based charts, please.
There we go.
Media-based charts right now is showing a lot of, you guys want to know a little bit more about the media-based. You guys definitely as artists need to go in and need to put all your information on media-based so you guys can actually be seen. And that's how a lot of your artists is making into the charts. Yeah. Next, so this is DTR. DTR is
DRT.
DRT. Wow, my dyslexia just showed. No, I'm playing. But go ahead. You can talk about the DNA.
It's Digital Radio Tracker.
Well, we're on right now. The DNA. I always tell a lot of independent artists too, man, that really, are trying to really learn and trying to get on there too, man. The charts are right there. That's the international charts. You got a lot of artists that are in there right now. A lot of artists that we've been playing that are on there, as well as media based.
Right.
So this is going to be the new DNA show, basically, where we definitely start putting up stats and showing how artists are doing on our radio station, on iHeart, which you guys are listening to right now. Tell them what the radio station is, hon.
Well, yeah, the iHeart radio station that we have, obviously the radio station on there. You can find us, obviously, DNA Radio, D&A Radio, and that plays 24/7. Okay, so every show that we have is rotated onto our station. So if you miss a show, you can hear it. If you want to see it, you can go on YouTube and go under Strong Island TV. You'll find DNA Live there. You can find us everywhere, really.
Exactly. So remember that. Can you put that app up one more time, please? Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all download that app as well. And please, definitely, we are on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon.
And Amazon Fire
TV. So guys out there, man, if y'all keep loving the show, keep supporting the show. It's a free app.
Yep.
Download it and listen to the DNA show.
There you go.
Okay. Now, let's get to our sponsors quick because, you know, they're here right now. Go ahead. Take it away.
Okay, you got Slapwoods Villan. You got Maverick Global Distribution, The Hype Magazine, Natural Born Clothing Brand, and, of course, YNVS.
And if you guys ask, too, and you guys see all the stations, too, over there, these are the stations that me and her own. We own 5 stations. One's an international station called 88.9 FM.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We got DNA 93.7. Mm-hmm. That's the one that everybody hears on the iHeart joint. Power 104.9. Mm-hmm. Power 104.9. Right now, we're working on a couple of things to make it an FM.
Yes.
And then we got the one in LA as well. KWD 103.9. So big shout out to everybody. And then one of my favorites. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
My Australian station.
He loves the Australian one.
So that's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we done, mate?
We done, mate.
We did, mate?
My thing is, everybody's been asking me, and there's your information, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you want to know anything else, just hit him up on IG.
Yes. So let's get to the
We're here to help.
Exactly.
Okay, so with that said, this show is a very, very special one for me.
Okay.
Because this is a very, very talented individual who makes me laugh all the time. She goes by the name of Miss J, and she's a rock artist, and she's going to come back to the show because she is premiering a new song. So right after this commercial break, sit where you are, do not change, and we'll be right back with Miss J.
Eres bella, tus ojitos me iluminan. Aunque no quiera, me tiene loco en la cabeza. Guardo tus fotos, no las he borrado, y tus besitos no los he olvidado. Eres bella, I think about you all the time. But it's been 2 years now since I last saw you, y no sales de mí.
Yo, put your hands up. Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard? Where we at? Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you, but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin, that's what they see. They don't understand the militant while it be. But the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march, and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out. They leave you locked doors, breaking your doors over locked. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking prices. Putting that two there, be caught crashing in crisis. Now they hating how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book. Wanna get us shook, every time try to get it booked. Overshook, saying God is there but love is overlooked. They try pretending that we close with a phone next to each other's ears, but we're more social distancing, corona, yeah. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said, Lord, let's go. I said, let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. You lying to the people.
DNA in the house. Make sure you check out the radio station that what Miss J and the Misfits are on. Let's go.
I know the two-step at the end.
It's like ka-ka-ka.
We are back.
I just don't know how you did that move.
Who, me?
Which one?
Yeah, she
Oh, the
went like
two-step?
this and then flew away. And I'm looking and I'm like, God damn, that would break my knees.
That would, it really wasn't that bad. Anyway,
No, you did it perfect. She went up like this.
Yeah.
Took
was a
the
good
whole
bit.
thing and went
It was a
like
good
this. I was
moment.
like,
it was like a Tinkerbell
It was
moment.
it was a good moment.
I don't know what to say on that one. That was really good from both
She
of
got
y'all.
light feet. She got light feet.
No, she flew.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, wow.
I can't believe we're talking about my dance move.
Because you nailed it.
Now she got the best dance move. She goes like this with her legs, and all of a sudden the leg.
Oh, you do that. What's it called? You got to do the hands in between.
Okay, so anyway,
Yeah.
we're back on the show here with the fabulous Miss J.
Miss J.
There we go.
Applause.
Okay. Now, you know what? I've actually had the pleasure of actually seeing her live. Okay.
Yes.
Let me tell you, you saw me.
Yeah,
I
best fan ever. You were like right there with me, giving me all that love.
I stood in the front. I was taking video. I was singing her song.
You were my first.
I
you
was
were my
driving
first
the
fan
car
sing-
watching it. So what do I get out of that?
You don't get out of
God.
I was
nothing.
watching it. You're going back and forth, back and forth.
Emotional support.
Yeah, and you're hurting my eyes. I'm like, man, where's she going with this?
She
So,
was
like,
in it. She was feeling it. She couldn't even handle it. You know?
I'm talking about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you were going here. Talking to this person, talking to, I was getting tired watching you. And I was sitting down.
Oh my
Give me a
God.
wireless microphone, and we are gold.
Yeah, I've never seen you again. You'll be somewhere in China or something like that.
Unleashed with
No,
a
but
wireless.
you know what it is? It's not just the singing, it's the talent or whatever. She's such a great performer.
Yeah, no doubt. I was watching it.
Entertainer.
She okay, entertainer.
Absolutely.
I can use that word.
Absolutely.
too.
Give her applause for that.
Give her one, please, Vinny. Thank you. No, but all I'm saying is that, you can go and see somebody perform and be like, oh, okay, that was, like you entertained and everything. This one had me going. Okay.
I'm telling you, I watched the phone and my phone literally looked like it started growing feet. It was just walking from here to here to here to here to here. I was like, what is going on?
Well, listen, shout out to Dave Black, too, because that stage, that sound, like that
Yeah.
whole experience at Famous Foods, they are not
Right.
playing there.
No.
And I'm telling you, you give me a good wireless microphone, and then it's over.
Yeah, but you just, I don't know, you're just very, I don't know, you're mesmerizing when you do a show, you don't take your eyes off of her.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
You got it or you don't got it. That's it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
You
got it.
know which ones are talented to the ones that are the karaoke singers. And then the ones you say you don't want to see them anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
You, I could watch you all day, but you really do hurt my back when you start running there and running there.
Listen, I stretch before and after. Don't get it twisted.
I
okay?
stretch too, but I ain't gonna be that freaking flexible running around like that.
Okay. It's not easy.
Are you
know?
done now?
Fortunately.
Okay. So anyway, we had her back in May.
Mm-hmm.
She was here.
Crazy.
And we introduced her to the world,
Mm-hmm,
or at least our world, right? And it's been a whirlwind ever since, and I just keep watching her grow. I mean, she's just.
Oh, absolutely. You see her on the Instagram, and then you see her inside the studio.
But she
You
works.
seen her work
She
all,
works.
all the time.
This girl works. I mean, she works everything. We all have our own thing that we have to do during the day or whatever, right? But this girl is constantly working, and she's constantly, that's the kind of artist that you want to see thrive. And she's doing that on her own, So I just give her round of applause, please. Round of applause. There we go. Okay, thank you. It was a little low, but that's okay, Vinny.
You gotta put it up higher. What are you doing? Yeah, there
Yes.
you go.
So anyway, just give us a little thing about like what you've been doing since the last time we saw you.
Lord, yes. I mean, it is. It's a lot of work. I think nowadays, especially when you're doing it independently, you have to be everything, right? You have to be marketing. You have to be branding. I mean, I have help, the best help ever. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Christy.
Barry.
But we are. I mean, it's a small team. I'm in now. I think we're around in 4 different studios.
Okay.
Working with some incredible people that I'm super blessed to be with. But it's also it's a health thing, right? I gotta work out so I can run around those stages on that show. You know what I mean? I gotta be shooting videos. You have to be recording new songs. You know, you gotta feed those algorithms. So you gotta keep pumping out the content. It is definitely something I think when we first spoke, it feels so long ago. I was kind of spinning like 4 plates, and now I think I'm spinning about 17.
Oh, wow.
But they all feel like just smaller facets to be able to help to get the music out, and that just fuels me. So whereas I felt a little overwhelmed in the beginning, now there's just like this drive and this hunger to just keep going even more, that I've just like that fire's just been lit. That's a new word. Lit even bigger this time. So I actually am weirdly busier than I've ever been, but I actually don't feel as overwhelmed anymore as I used to
because
feel.
you got to control, you got a handle on it right now.
Yeah,
right?
and I think it's exciting now.
Yeah.
Everything we do, every studio we go to, we're working with new musicians, new people. We're getting this meeting, that meeting, and it just kind of is help validating all the hard work I'm doing, because sometimes you're like,
I know.
I haven't slept. But then all the validation from these incredibly talented people is just it's just priceless. So I cannot complain, and I wouldn't have it any other way right now.
Yeah,
actually, I want more.
I know. He's like that. You are like that too. You like, I want more. I want more.
more.
Lady, I'm going to say this right now for everybody to see. You need to stop me. I'm insane. I looked at that list today and I said, and I want more?
Yeah.
No. Like her.
He drives me crazy.
I can't keep up to her, man.
crazy.
Even in my best day, I can't keep up to her.
Oh.
But I was watching it, I'm like, oh, no. She's sitting there on the treadmill. I'm sitting there at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. She's sitting on that treadmill. I'm sitting there at McDonald's.
Listen, different brands. You know what I mean? Let's also remember that I'm also in 4-inch platforms. You know, I'm just saying.
Oh.
And remember, I'm in Timberlands going right there, eating my Big Mac looking while you're sitting there running on the treadmill like this. And I'm like, I'm not doing that no more.
Again, different brands, you know?
And I'm still trying to get up from my chair with my sciatica. So, I mean.
I bought her a cane, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a clap for that.
Oh, my God. He bought me a nice cane.
I mean, sciatica's a real thing. My sister
It is
has
a real
sciatica.
thing, and it
I got another
hurts,
friend that
okay?
has sciatica.
You are so bad.
Who?
You.
I gave you my own cane.
Okay.
You should be happy about it. I can't walk.
Wait, so now you have a cane? Now everybody
He
has
had a cane, and then he gave it to me since he said, he saw me struggling getting up from the couch. So
Okay, so everybody has a cane.
yeah, everybody
I don't
has a
have
cane now, and he.
Exactly. You work out.
I don't
You're
know.
good.
Maybe I can include that in the bit. I don't know.
I don't. You know what?
Do
Maybe
not
I
A
can.
sparkly cane?
do that.
Maybe I can step up to a walker. Who knows?
There you go.
Yeah, maybe
Love
a
it.
walker.
I actually got 10 in the bag. You want one?
No.
So anyway, let's go back to Miss J.
Yes.
Shall we?
Please. Enough cane talk.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay. How about we start with one of the videos?
Yeah, let's get into one of the videos, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Which one first? I'm so excited.
Runaway.
Yes.
Let's do Runaway, baby. I want to see Runaway. I love this video.
Look at that little schoolgirl.
Oh,
She's just so studious.
love it. Just love
Just
it.
reading her book,
Just
minding her business. Who's that? Oh, I can't hear.
Stop making me feel this way. You're making me wanna run away with you. Stop making me feel this way. I close my eyes and get lost in thoughts of you. It feels like I've gone insane. Your hold on me cuts me deep out of the blue. Daydreaming about my getaway. Blow up my life all because
Oh, really?
Oh, you made me grow hair in this record, man? Oh my god.
That's what rock does.
Oh,
that's what punk rock does.
God.
Oh
So
my
you'll
God.
have to go to YouTube to
needed
watch
that.
it in sync. But
my-
that's what punk rock does
If
to
you want to grow hair, listen to that record.
Listen to
please.
Runaway. Just
Don't
that's what's gonna
ever
happen.
put that wig on again.
I don't know what
mean-
that was. It was running away. You know
I
what
think
I'm
it's a tale as old as time. The good little schoolgirl falls in love with the rebel and wants to run away.
I don't know, man. All I know, I went into a different mode and it was scary.
I like that. That's what I hope my music does is transport you to a different world. You know.
Well, it made me look like I had hair and grew it back. Look,
There you go.
it's not here no more. It's gone.
That's what stress will do to you.
Yeah,
Right there.
there you go.
I mean, that's a good time, I think.
Okay, this is not the DJ Energetic Hour, okay? Let's just get that straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that record. That record, honestly.
love that record,
Okay, so I just wanted to tell them real quick. So we had one of my friends who was actually a very big writer inside Atlantic Records, and he loved your song.
Oh, that's right,
One of the
that's
most
right.
records because what happened was he was getting tired of the lovey-dovey records the guys were doing. So he's like, I'm tired of this. And all of a sudden, your song came up, and all of a sudden, it showed the woman with power. He goes, that's the type of record I like.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
true.
saying?
That's
The
true.
woman tells the man what to do. I'm like,
Yeah.
I have that on video, so he's telling you the truth.
Yeah. One of my friends said, is that just you screaming at your partner?
Yeah.
I was like, well, technically that's in my mind. That's what I'm thinking. But yes.
okay, so let's get to that record.
Yeah.
Let's dissect that record.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
So my question to you is, where did the concept come from?
What was amazing about that record is I was in Nashville after I recorded all day long. A shout out to a lot of the people down there who are just everything to me. And I was actually exhausted. And ironically, when I'm exhausted, sometimes I have to just like write out all the songs and things that are going on in my mind.
Okay.
And I had that idea. I think sometimes we get so caught up in like this idea of, I don't know, like relationships, monogamy. And if God forbid, if you have a thought about somebody else, oh my gosh, now you're a cheat and oh Lord.
Oh,
so
God.
I just started to play around this idea of like that little thought becomes fuck it. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You can curse.
I'm so sorry.
Not all the time.
My
but
dad's going to kill me.
No, go ahead.
I really ran, literally no pun intended, with this idea of like, what if you just said screw it and like you just allowed your fantasy to run wild? It doesn't mean you're gonna leave your partner or like who cares? Like just have a little fun, a little
Can I be
dalliance.
honest with you? I feel like you girls are mind readers. That's why, like, when a guy, really messes around and gets really messed up, you already know what's gonna happen before we do the next move.
I'm dead.
So that's what it kind of makes me like when I see that and like another guy does it and the girl's screaming at him, and because actually I don't want to get there right now because somebody's
Yeah,
right
let's
next to
not,
me.
let's not.
Because
you
I'm
better
watching her right now. She's reading my
let's
mind.
Not put yourself in a ditch.
Nah, I don't care because I ain't gonna do anything.
Just keep digging that hole. Go ahead. Just keep digging the hole. Go ahead.
dig the grave, not
There you
the
go.
hole.
Well, there you
okay, but so like I do like that, and what I did really like, and I caught it kind of. It was kind of like the guy had the girl stuck in his head. Was
Yes.
that like what you were going
Yes,
for?
literally.
Yeah, because I can actually see that, like with the girl, basically, the guy's waking up and the guy's trying to like think about like the girl that he fell in love with was a nice, quiet schoolgirl. Is that what you were going with this?
Yeah, it's both, right? It's you have this girl who just wants to. I for the music video, I actually tried to make it a little bit more quote stereotypical of this idea of the schoolgirl and the rebel. When I was
Okay.
writing it, it was much more about this idea of relationships and the fear of stepping out of bounds and what is boundaries. So it was much more about relationships when I was writing it. But for the video, I was like, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna put me. I haven't worn a cardigan in like
Oh my God.
20 years of my life. And we're just gonna go for this kind of that old tale as old as time of the little schoolgirl falling for the guy, and then vice versa, and then the rebel who falls in love with this little schoolgirl, and what happens. And I think that you see this kind of little, as I used to be a short film producer with my sister, we tried to make it a little bit more of a short film of this hardships of what is she gonna do? Is she gonna stay or is she gonna go? And of course, at the end, she goes because why not?
Yeah,
I want to know your perspective of seeing it
Yeah.
because as a guy's perspective, I saw it kind of like the guy was thinking about like a girl that he fell in love with, and then she became his nightmare.
Ooh, this is what I love about creation because you
Yeah.
have no idea the perspective of the person listening or watching, and that's amazing. I love that. You
Well,
know?
the way you guys were both talking about it, right, with the girl and everything, and the rebel and that, the first thing I thought of was Grease.
I love that. Thank you.
Right? You know,
love that
that was what I thought of. I
Yeah.
thought of Sandy and Danny.
Yes.
Okay.
You know,
okay, I can see
the
that.
schoolgirl wanting, you know, and then at the end she turned it up on him, and you know they both flipped each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she
They're
did.
multiplying.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it kind of she didn't remind me of the actual video, but it just the concept of
The
that,
feeling.
the feeling
Yes.
of that was like, oh,
Who
rebel.
okay, so I got another question for you. Who does she remind you of? If you're gonna
That's
say
fine.
that.
Me or in the video?
No, I'm just saying that record. Like, who does she remind you of?
She has, oh God,
I say Pink, man. That's what she-
Pink, a little bit of.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
can see. Okay, I'll give you. Pink.
I'm gonna say Pink. I'm gonna say the one with the blonde hair too. The
Blondie.
no. That was you
that
know
was
what?
good. I love that
Sorry.
one. The blondes.
Yeah, the one that did the song with Eve, the rapper.
Love Eve.
I have no
Gwen
idea.
Stefani.
Oh,
Thank you so much. That's probably the best.
This,
Gwen
you know what?
Stefani.
Let me just say, this is the first time you've actually compared. We've done this, and you actually nailed it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't even go above that.
Yeah,
Well, see,
Gwen
I
Stefani.
wrote the song
Because I can hear it.
to nod to one of my idols is Joan Jett. So I.
Oh my
tried
God,
to-
I was thinking Joan Jett. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love rock and roll. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes.
I was thinking
But
Joan
Gwen
Jett.
Stefani, thank you so much. Hashtag no doubt.
The
best
reason why
I
I'm
thought
going
I
to
was
say
gonna-
Gwen Stefani is because Gwen Stefani always had those kind of
I
skits.
was thinking Joan
Yes.
Jett. I swear on my
And-
mother. I was thinking Joan Jett.
a certain note that you hit reminds me of her.
Yeah, she kind of had that little.
Running
pingy
away. Yeah. That reminds me of Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, I was kind of evoking that punk. That I mean, when we were recording it, I was like, "We're like in it. Let's be in a basement and let's get grungy with it and let's have a good time." But then once you throw horns on it, then you get a little ska, and that's
But
where
I
you
was
get to the
thinking
no
Joan Jett.
doubt.
I was
Thank
thinking
you.
Joan Jett. I
There you
really
go.
was, but I didn't want to
She's
say
like,
it.
Besides Dolly, and Janice, she's like my ultimate
Jett.
queen. You know, so
heck yeah.
I mean, she's
And a
just-
little bit of Pat Benatar.
Oh, thank you. You guys are
Just a little bit of Pat.
oh,
She's
nice.
She's got a smidgen of Pat.
I feel like I'm on a first date and I'm just fully.
If you ever
happy.
hear one of her songs, Fire and Ice.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about.
I love that.
This one.
That's-
I
Wow, that's
hear
a
her.
very hard comparison.
Yeah, that's good company
That's a
right there.
very hard
I'll
comparison.
take
I'm just
all
saying.
of them.
I'm
I'll
just
take
throwing it
Pink.
out there.
I'll take all of them.
We'll just write them all down.
Yeah.
So my thing to you now, right, is now seeing the growth that you have. What do you see a lot differently now as an artist?
Well, what I think is great, I think we sent you Spiteful and Runaway, right? And Runaway is now, and Spiteful now is almost 2 years ago,
Right.
which is crazy. I think what I love is we're still running and gunning it when it comes to
Yeah.
filming. I mean, it's still us. We shot that in a day. I mean, it's still us ragtagging it and doing what we can, trying to bring about the best art we can get with what we have. But I think artistically, because now I've worked with like some goats and a lot more producers and a lot more artists and musicians, I just feel like I've finally gained a confidence that
Yeah.
I never had. People think that because of my personality that I was always confident. It took a long time for me to even say the word confident. I think actually this is going to be the first time I've ever said the word confident. So I think that developing more of my community of producers and writers and in different states and everywhere and musicians, and now I have a sense of groundedness where I just feel confident. So I can allow my ideas to come out so much more easily, and then I don't second guess myself. So I'm like, you know what? We're just going, I had the vision and we're just going to shoot it, and who cares?
Right.
Whereas before I'd be like, maybe I don't, And now it's like, I got my homie Franco, shout out to Franco who shot that, and he shoots a lot for me. And we just go for it. And I think that is what has been giving me so much of my success right now, is that I'm not second guessing myself anymore, and we're just going for it.
Yeah.
Because the worst that could happen is it doesn't work. Or I mean, I haven't even experienced that yet. Because
Right.
even if
You know why you haven't experienced that yet? Because you're still hustling. No matter what being in the industry a long time, I've seen songs that everybody hated 2 years ago become one of the biggest records the next year.
Well, that's social media for you.
So
too, yeah.
like, if you always work a record, the record will finally click.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I could say that is because experiences, again, with mine, 3 years it take, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we look the next way, and the sale is blowing up to number 22 on the billboards.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, when people always say, "Yo, the record is dead," you could kill a record. The only way you can kill a record if you don't promote it no more. But if you keep promote, like, this is 2 years old, right?
No. This one isn't. We're gonna watch Spiteful. And
Yeah,
that one's
Spiteful's 2 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one let's roll to that one. I
Yeah.
want to see that
Okay,
one.
let's do Spiteful and Better, shall we?
What's going on here? Is she okay? Does she need help?
Spiteful and bitter, you can't play the game. Got to deliver. This time ain't the same. You thought you were the bigger
Kind of mashy entertainment.
person, but you ain't. Pour gas on your letters, they went up in flames. I won't
Come on, girl, sing it.
Even your 6 stones won't make me run away. Tonight it all like there was someone else to blame.
Yes.
Every artist signs the pictures that they paint.
I know the words.
Shout out Chris Ledgeway, everybody.
It takes two to tango. I'm not the only one. You're lost in your halo. A karma's sure to come.
My favorite line of
You call me the devil, but the devil don't speak the truth. We've got something to settle, and I'll start with this picture I'm painting of you. I won't hang my head in shame. Hey, even 6 stones won't make me run away. Tonight it all like there was someone else to blame. Every artist signs the pictures that they paint. Got to make this canvas shine. Take my paintbrush down. I'm coming for your image. Make your blue skies gray. No sun, just rain. So you see where I've been living. I won't hang my head in shame. No, I won't. No, your sticks and stones won't make me run away. Tonight there was someone else to blame. Every artist signs the pictures that they made.
Let's go.
Every artist signs the pictures that they made.
Listen, I'm a DJ. I play your record. I know your record,
Yes.
man. That's why when you were playing it, I was like, man, I know
Hand
that
up.
right here.
Yes.
I love that.
That was a
I
good
love
All right.
tone. You were hitting that tone.
Well, you know what it is, though? I play your record a lot. You know, we play it in Atlanta, Chicago, Indiana,
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah.
Your record is always, that record is always really spinning. So I always make sure I call up out there, I go out there, and she goes, put that record in. So we always put that record in. So that's why I know that record when it comes dun, 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 dun.
Well, we've
got a
played,
call.
We've played all of them. We've played Falling.
Falling? Yeah, but I'm saying, like, that
I Love
record-
Word
Yeah.
Saving.
That record always stands out to me
I
because
know.
of the guitar thing. So dun, 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 dun,
Called a
dun,
good
dun,
hook.
dun.
It's called a good hook.
You know what I love
Yeah.
the most about the video at the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way she tips her hat.
So my thing to you is, you said
way
you
you
weren't
do that.
confident
The way she's like
back then, but you couldn't even tell it.
I know.
Kind of looked like you wanted to be cocky back then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she tips the hat perfect like this, and she goes in like that. It's
It's
really
just
good.
the way
I
she
like the
tilted her
sensitivity,
hat.
man.
I was like, you go,
You
girl.
gotta- You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you know, she just had
Whose
it.
idea was that? Yours?
That was mine. That was
Yeah.
just me messing around with Frank.
That was you messing around?
Yeah.
And you were cocky back then.
Well, but you see, the difference between being cocky and confident are very different things. So I think, I mean, again,
Don't
we
make me
shot
choke.
that I think we shot that in like 4 to 5 hours, in the water, in the rain, and then not.
Oh, I like the rain at the
So-
end with the
So you shot it in the rain, or did you?
It was a rain room. Yes.
in Brooklyn.
Yes. Shout out FD Photo Studio.
FT photos. Okay. No,
My
I just
favorite
knew it.
place.
The reason why I know that is because they're the only ones with the rain
Yes.
room. So when she said that,
really?
I'm like, oh wow.
Well, for independent artists, they're
Yeah.
amazing because they're open a lot and they're pretty affordable and
Yes.
they have a lot of options. So
And they shoot, very nice. That video was very nice.
yeah,
That video was very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Franco
but the
again.
way she tipped the hat at the beginning just had me going. I was
She
like,
sounded, no, I'm not trying to diss her or anything like that, but she sounded like your boy, the one that you love to death.
who?
Think about it. I ain't gonna say
Chris
his
Mila.
name.
Who?
Not Chris Mile. I'm not gonna say his name.
Who?
You didn't be quiet about him and what's his name show.
What are you talking about?
Are you throwing shade right now?
No.
Okay.
What are
Ooh,
you talking about?
shade bomb.
I know.
Is that a new phrase? I think we just made a shade bomb.
No.
Vinny, thank you
I
for the
like
shade
that.
bomb.
Shade
I'm
bomb.
coining that. C circle. That's today.
Yeah. What is? Who are we talking
Just
about?
say it now that you're like teasing.
I
it so
forgot his
much.
name.
Oh my gosh. Moving on.
Lenny Kravitz, man.
Oh well, come on. Hello.
I love Lenny
Hello,
Kravitz.
thank
Lenny
you.
Kravitz, if you're listening,
No, because
let's do a song together.
the reason why I'm
Gwen
gonna
Stefani, if you're
you
listening.
can laugh.
Joan Jett, if you're
You
listening.
can laugh. You could die laughing, but the thing is, come on, man.
Thank you so much. Again, this is like
That-
you guys are
that-
fueling this.
I'm not fueling you. I'm just being honest.
Thank you.
If you were terrible, I would be like, "Can you get off my stage?"
I don't
Like,
think I'd be here. Yeah,
I don't
that's
want
for
you to
sure.
be here next to me. But
know-
no, you're superb, man.
You know what was funny was because we had a gentleman on the show, a very good artist. His name is Ron Cat. Hail to Ron Cat, love him. And he had told us some stories, and he brought up Lenny Kravitz. And
Just casually.
yeah, just like
Give me a few years. I'll be like, oh, me and Lenny.
yeah,
we'll just
like
have
him
the studio.
and Prince and Rick James.
Do me
you
a
know,
favor.
I was like, can you get him on the phone? No.
Oh my God, stop. Do me a favor. Can you call him? Do me a favor. He's right here. No, I'm kidding.
No, but it was just so funny. And then he was talking about,
There it is. Thank you,
You know,
Vinny.
Vinny.
Thank you, Vinny. That was
don't
amazing.
listen to him.
But my thing is, how didn't you not really, put that 2 to 2 together?
I wasn't, I don't know. Let's get
Because that's all you kept saying in the whole interview was Lenny Kravitz.
my God.
Well, that's
Wouldn't you?
Travis Tidwell on the guitar, so
Oh my
that'll
goodness,
also
I
help.
can't. Can
Wouldn't
I
you?
switch to this chair right here?
Oh gosh.
You
I mean,
know,
we could do the show.
Yeah, we could do
After
Lenny.
that, maybe you should.
We can do Lenny.
No, but
I like his new song too.
Oh gosh.
Angel, I think it's called. It's really good.
see, I like this show. This show's actually funny today. But look,
Okay, I'm just saying. Throwing it out there. Go ahead.
so one thing about you, I just love honestly, you really are a really great entertainer. Like I really ain't got words to really say because everybody who I really want to compare you to is legendary.
Thank you.
So for me to come out here and to actually say anything is wrong with your type of sound, your music, or try to give you pointers, I really can't because
No.
honestly, I feel
can't.
like you got every base that you need.
You can't give advice to something that is perfection.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't, you just can't. You can't change it. You can't mutilate it. You can't alter it or anything. This is the diamond in the rough, and you do not mess with it.
And it don't hurt my ears.
No, it doesn't. And it won't hurt your, your head or anything like that.
You know, when you're a DJ, man, and you play a lot of records,
Yeah.
right? Your record, even though a lot of times I put it into like the rotation where it's not supposed to be because of the certain genre, but I like your record so much that I even get a call back from my program directors and he goes, just keep it in.
just keep it in.
Thank you.
Cause
And it's like it's supposed to be on the urban mix.
yeah,
Right?
so he just called. I like it.
He's like, I
"For
like
real?"
that.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it in.
I like it.
Well, and what's funny that you love that song so much because that was probably one of the biggest moments of my career writing with David Ray Stevens. And I mean, getting to write with, he's huge,
Yeah.
Jelly Roll. getting to write with somebody at that caliber and, you know, those fake it till you make it moments of being like, oh yeah, I do this all the time. Had that experience just like fueled me in a way. And then playing with Travis, Kareem Thompson. I mean, he's incredible. Like these artists that see me on their level, which I had never had before until then. And then when we were recording even the demo for that, I had a moment, and this is when the engineer Heffley and I became so close of, you know, second guessing myself. And I had a moment, and then all the guys rallied behind me. But, you know, I think every artist has those moments in general. But I think what I finally, I think what I finally though got to the places of just moving through it. Those moments used to be the hurdles that kept me back and kept me in my little box. Yeah. And now I see those moments and I just blast through it. And every time I do that, then we get a song like Spiteful and Bitter, and it doesn't get old to me.
But it's cold experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
because
not many people have that.
Well, you got to remember, too, you're going into the studio with somebody that got Grammys, hit records, and you're just somebody that's first coming into it. So you're looking and you're trying to observe and trying to figure out, dang, man, I got to this point, so I must have something. And then all of a sudden, he starts showing, you know, why he's the man. And then you kind of like try to take a step back and try to analyze things. And then you kind of get out, you know, you get nervous when you're inside the mic. Yeah. Because you hear that note and you're second guessing yourself and you're not knowing. I don't know if you ever had that moment, but I had moments where I was doing my verse and then all of a sudden I would be next to one of the big producers and I'd be just looking at him the whole time to see if, you know what I mean, he liked it.
Like, do you like
yeah, so it's like, it comes with experience and timing.
Well, with that said, okay. The finale of the show is almost here. And you know I want to get the premiere in.
Oh,
really, dude.
Job opening.
You got people that are trying to...
Job opening.
He just ruined it for me, but that's okay.
It wasn't my phone. So
no, it wasn't. This song is her new song. It's a premiere here on the DNA Live show.
Let's go!
And it's called So Cruel. So let's play
Let's get it!
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Turn it up, yeah.
I've been running around, picking up the pieces of the ground. I've been stumbling down these streets, just screaming, you played me for a downtown. The memory of you fade into the black. Let the light shine through. I've been running around, letting my head down. Your ghost no longer holds this down. Our love was ecstasy. I felt the chemistry. Love now was a fool. Love.
Holy cow.
Yes.
I had to actually hold my back. That was like making me move.
Don't hurt the sciatica, child.
I know. I mean, it's making me move in spots I didn't think I could move.
So, yeah, that song was hot.
A banger. It's a banger.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous record to put out in 2025.
Shout out to Vibra Moon Studios. Shout out to Peter Cooper, Danny Gold, Al Levi, not Levy, Sean Murray. I mean, talk about, again, working with different studios, getting to work with some of the GOATs. I mean, Danny Gold is incredible. He's on the guitar. He helped me produce the song, write the song. He is just a writer, composer extraordinaire. And then Peter Cooper, I mean, look him up. I don't even have to say his list. Joan Jett, Dolly. I mean,
Joan Jett.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just trying to keep closer to my queen.
So, yo,
trying to be like, hello, Joan.
Joan.
all right, so
Anybody?
Lenny,
let's
are
go
you
to
there?
the process of that record,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
I'm excited because what I really do like about you, you take your time. You do not rush, correct? You make sure everything is good. You don't be like jumping right in.
Wait, on what process? The writing process, the recording process? What process?
I'm going to say the recording and the writing.
Okay, so writing, not to quote my fave Glorilla, I honestly wrote that song. Well, okay, so Danny is a new producer I'm working with. He has incredible songs. We met in the summer and went over some songs that he had, and then he showed me, with shout out to Barry, he jumped on the kit in the rehearsal space, and he showed me this blues riff. And of course, me, out of all the songs, I fell in love with this blues riff. Unbeknownst to him, I wrote this song, I would say, in like 20 minutes to his riff, because I couldn't get it out of my head. And when we met to record some demos, he thought I was going to record these other songs. And I was like, so remember that riff? And he was like, what?
Oh, wow.
And then we recorded the demo. And then the recording process, though, we really took our time. We got some amazing musicians in. It was me and Danny at first. And then we got Sean and Al. And they are just, I mean, these like, it's almost like little duos. It's
That's
like Danny
just
and Peter,
crazy,
Sean.
man. You can hear it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can hear an artist that takes their time than an artist that just goes and
Yeah,
throws
no,
something to hit the wall.
No, yeah, no. We take our time recording. We try,
I love
multiple
it.
mixes. We all, and I am a super, and I don't know if this is similar with you, but like I feed off of collaboration. So it's not like, this is my song and you're all recording this for me. It's
Right.
like, what do you think, Peter? What do you think, Danny? What do you think, Sean? And I think that's what builds such a family when we record together, because I think, at least I'm speaking for them, but that's what I think gets them excited to work with me, because everybody's voice matters, and we're all like, you're in this room
makes the
because
best record.
because you're in this room
record.
because I want your talent, I want your knowledge, and talk about experience. I mean, these guys.
But you're smart, because what you do is you basically let them take the floor a lot of times, and then what you want to do is you go, okay, here's my lyrics, and all of a sudden, hey, you know what? I heard right here, you see that little riff, then, and you go, whoa, because again, they got experience, and they got gold records, they got platinum records, they got Grammys, right?
Yeah.
So-
Do that? Yeah, I think they got just a few.
But that's what I'm saying. Would you want to sit here and tell somebody that basically already did your job how to do your job? No. You want to sit there and you want to go with the process and the flow, and that's what makes the hit records.
Yeah. And that's what allows me to then entertain on stage. I can see it. Oh, you can't see that time?
No.
I can see it.
we're good.
I got good
No, but you
vision.
know, but you know what it is? It's also when it feels right like that, when you're in sync together with the other people that are playing with you. They don't feel like they're just playing for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't feel like, oh, I'm
She
just
hit that right on the note.
You know,
Yeah,
literally.
they feel like they're part of, they're just
experience.
part of the experience.
Yeah.
You know,
And that comes from my background. I mean, I come from a producer. Like, I mean, it's all about everybody that's in the room. It's not just about me. And I think that that's something that's what I love about rock and roll. I mean, I'm an old soul. I'm like, isn't it just about getting everybody in the room and recording? And that's where I live and thrive the most.
Yeah.
So, and what's exciting about this EP, we're working on a few songs with this same group. We're kind of, Danny's pushing me, and this is the first time I'm able to work with the producer. He's pushing me in ways that I haven't been. So we have a little pop, and we have a slight little dash of R&B coming, and then we have a little dash of this. And I think that's what's the most exciting about still being independent, is I can go in any direction I want as long as I feel the song.
feel it, right, yeah.
But, you know, as you said earlier, like being an entertainer, that's what I've always said first, because I think I've always been afraid of labels like, oh, I'm a singer, oh, I'm a this. Like, no, I'm an entertainer, which means I want you to come into my world, feel really good, whether you got to dance it out, whether you got to cry it out, whether you got to rock it out, whether you got to headbang it out. You can do whatever in my world, and as long as you just feel good and you feel something at least.
Yeah,
that's my goal.
You know
I could
what?
see you doing R&B.
Back to what she said with the
I could see
with
you
the
doing
majors
R&B.
and independent, right?
Stay tuned to save me.
If you really just look at it, man, it's just marketing yourself,
Yeah.
and then that's it. Just really, if you look at it, it's just marketing yourself.
And music is universal, and I feel like a good song is a good song. And I
Whoa.
don't think somebody listens to Runaway and then they're going to listen to Spiteful, and then they're going to listen, and they're not going to be like, oh, well, excuse me, she's not sticking to her genre.
But how do you feel that now you have different type of sounds and different type of producers? Because that I feel like is more with the new record that they did. I feel like that's going to be more in your pocket. Because if you can hear the way that you came off and the way you says, that to me is one of your best. I'm going to say right now, I think that's the record you really need to push because I can hear it, you know?
Yeah.
And just being in radio and hearing it a lot, I know there's going to be a lot of more people gravitating towards it because it's like a fun type of record.
Well, it's growth, right? I mean, I've never had, it's always just been, in the beginning, it was just me. It was just me in a basement with my friends, all listening to me. And now I finally have been privileged to now be in rooms where I have different eyes and ears and opinions and perspectives. And I'm listening. I think a lot of people don't, as my mom says, listen. I'm listening to their opinions because they believe in me, and I'm just allowing them to bring out things in me. And you'll hear some other songs coming through that are a little bit more, you know, again, like I said, in different fields. But this is me. This is rock. This is blues. This is a, you know, screw, I won't curse, sorry, Vinny. This is that screw you song to that person that told you X, Y, and Z. You know, and at the end of the song, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna just strip myself of you.
Right.
I'm gonna love me, and then I'm gonna find someone who loves me, and then we're just gonna go. You know.
Oh, wow.
So it's definitely, there'll be a video coming, of course.
I'm waiting.
We'll be marketing it like crazy.
I'm waiting.
It's gonna be all over the.
I'm excited, man. Like,
This is let me just say, this is why I love her. This
so
is
wait,
why.
before
Why?
I stop,
Tell me.
because this woman knows all the hits.
I'm just saying, this is why I
Is
love
certified?
her. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
What?
This is, you know.
No, her. She, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but she's been 5 for 5
So far.
so far. So for me, I can't say nothing because I've been 0 for 10. So
Well, that's why it's called partnership. And you
Yeah,
need both of
exactly.
you.
He feeds
There's
off
no
of my
yin
back.
without yang, you know.
But that's okay. He feeds off of
I
me.
feel like the woman rule music. So when you give it to a woman and she's jamming to it, I'm like, yeah, it can go anywhere.
You know why? Because I always tell him when he first did his first album, we were just dating, I don't know, 5 or 6 months or whatever. And we were breaking up. Well, I was breaking up with him.
Get
He
it correct.
went in,
correct.
right? He went into the studio
Yeah.
and he poured his heart out.
So you're welcome.
Yes, exactly. And he came back with an album.
Amazing.
Okay. And he made me listen to the
Can't
album.
duplicate it.
Right. And out of all the songs that he played, I turned around to him and I said, Let Her Know is the single that's going to propel the rest of the album. I don't know about that. Oh, no. I'm like, dude, let her know. And what happened?
And it won.
And it won.
She let her know. That's the thing.
I let him know. You
Amen.
got that right.
But again, if you weren't in the space to listen and take that advice,
Right.
then you would have just shot yourself in the foot. So I think that's very important.
Yeah, he's been shooting himself in the foot ever since. But
Where's that
that's
shade bomb, Vinny?
where's the shade bomb?
Go ahead.
There it is. Shade bomb.
But that's what we're for. Okay, that's what females are for.
Amen.
I'm not gonna win in a room full
No.
of 2 females, so
No.
I'm just letting ladies
Just let it
and gentlemen,
go.
just let
Not
it go.
this female.
Do like
too. Not
the
these
movie
females.
Frozen and just let it go.
Let it
Oh, drop a bomb on that one, please.
go. Shade bomb.
Shade bomb. We need another shade bomb.
Yeah, save me.
Oh, that wasn't really
you did it.
shade. That was just.
Yeah, a little bit delayed, Vinny, but we'll forgive you.
We'll
this
work
time.
on that, Vinny.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna win.
But anyway, it's been a pleasure. Let me tell you, because I love this woman. And
No, she's
everything
definitely dope.
she does, I watch. I follow. Okay? She knows I do because I'm always bugging her about it.
I love it. You're never bugging me.
Okay. Well, I bug him. I bug Barry.
You can
all
bug
the time.
Barry all you
Yeah,
want.
I
He's
bug
over
him all
there,
the
by the
time.
way, guys.
And you know,
can't see him, but he's there.
half the time when I'm bugging him, he's like, "I'll call you back. I'm at the studio." Okay.
We're doing things.
Yeah, but
we
you
out
know
on
what?
these streets.
At least he's nice about it. You know, he'll turn around and be
Yes.
like, "I'll call you right back. I'll call you right
Yeah.
back," and he does. He does.
does.
He's a very good guy.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you very much for coming. Listen to her song,
Thank
"So
you so
Cruel,"
much.
her new one. We're premiering it on DNA. It'll be on all this week.
And then it'll be out to stream January 24th, all
There you
the
go.
things. Then there'll be a video. It's going to be great.
Any last words, dear?
Honestly, you already know it's your boy DJ Energetic, and we're gonna push this song all the way up.
There we go. "So Cruel, Baby" by
All
Miss
the
J.
way up.
See you next week, everybody. Peace out.
Peace.